YouTube, welcome to OGMarv Whispers. I'm your host, OGMarv, and I wanted to talk about black females. That's pretty much what I deal with. Females and the lack of respect they tend to want to give black males. You know, it used to be a time when a black female would never disrespect a black man. He was considered her king. She wanted them to consider her his queen. And what I'm really, and now that I'm saying that, I'm actually thinking about, the one particular person that thinks that they are queen definitely has no respect for the king and had no respect for the king. And therefore, the king is no longer with that queen. It's a matter of respect. Respect costs nothing. You don't have to have no money to be respectful and to give respect. Actually, if everybody just if we all just give each other a little bit of respect, the world would be a better place to live in, and communication, the lines of communication, I believe, would open up more than they are now. But you can't get black folks to see that sometimes, especially black queens. These ones in their 30s and 20s, they're the ones I'm talking about. I'm gonna tell you something right now. When those folks come into power, this country and the world is going to be in a fucked up ass situation. Because when you don't respect nothing and you don't respect yourself and you don't respect other people, respect makes the world go round. There's a balance of things that make the world go round, but respect is definitely an ingredient that should be in, that should and has to be in there. And if you hear some extracurricular noises, that's my 3-year-old. He's learning how to drive. I suspect he'll be on the road, and y'all people better be looking out for him in a couple more years. Anyway, it's really, sad to me the way the black female is actually portraying herself right now. The average man, and mind you, when I make these statements, I'm talking in generalities. So if the shoe doesn't fit you, don't wear it. Okay? But if the shoe fits you, put it on. Because you should be wearing it. Black women have no respect for nothing, including themselves. Don't respect their parents. Don't respect the man. Don't respect shit. Except I respect him. See, I feel sorry for him in a way because as I've been on this earth for 65, almost 66 years, I haven't seen anything in this world get better except this, technology. Technology has gotten better. Computers have gotten better. What you can do on them has gotten better. You stop that. What you can do on them has gotten better. Technology is the only thing I've really seen get better. We as human beings are not getting better. As a matter of fact, we're going backwards, getting worse. You can't depend on any. I came up in a time when you could count on things. You count on the milk being a certain taste, count on the butter being a certain taste. Butter and milk and things like that nature were better. Better. Wait, hang on a second, Marshawn. I need you to stop. That's why I was going to tell you to go in the house, see, because this is what you do when I'm doing it. Stop doing that, okay? In the house, please. Thank you. Sorry about that. My 3-year-old, I hate to have to put him in the house, but he just does not know how to be still. He's got ants and pants, and he can't be still with it. Doggone. You can't pay that fella that do this chill out and just take it easy. But anyway, the generations that are coming along now, and I'll tell you right now, all of us people in our 60s and 50s, are noticing it big time. I don't have to say a couple of words in that direction when I'm talking to somebody in my peer group, and they already know what I'm talking about. We try to keep the relationship enough to not let that go back and out, to not go back and out. Even Trump's got sense enough to not mess with those Chinese people. You know, so far we've gotten nowhere. 2 years or 3 years ahead of Trump, we're almost getting out of him, right? But see, I was really worried when he got elected that he was going to get us into a war, and I was wondering will we survive it? And I see already that that his supporters. I cannot hardly believe that after almost 4 years of this idiot, that there's people that still want to vote for him. What the fuck are them people drinking or eating? I mean, the guy's a buffoon. Okay, he's a fucking idiot. I think I got more sense than that motherfucker. He just got money. But I think it's anytime there's a president, we all tend to think, because the perception is that the president is running, the country. When in fact, he's not really running it. People telling him what to do, and there's advisors and things of that nature. And he can ultimately have the last say. But I think that I think it's a kind of a unspoken rule that if he gets too far out of line, they'll kill him. So he don't get so far out of line. And politics is that's a whole another ball of wax. And that's a hot mess. But anyway, for America to be stupid enough to vote him into office again would be really that would really shit. Them voting him in the first goddamn time, I didn't believe it because I remember when he first went to run, I was living with my best friend's mom. I was renting a room for her, and she said, "Marvin, something about Trump," and running for office. And I was like, "Oh, Miss Louise," that's what we call her, Miss Louise. Her name and my mom's name is the same. Me and my best friend, our mothers are the same name. That's our mom. But anyway, she said, Trump. I was like, Miss Louise, ain't nobody gonna take him serious. Ain't nobody fits to vote for Trump for no daggone president. Come on. Who's president now? So America was stupider than I thought they were. I mean, I knew a lot of white folks in America is kind of fucking stupid on some issues, but for enough of them to be stupid, and I'll bet you a whole bunch of dumbass niggas voted for him too. You want to bet? I'd be real interested to see what the 10 pack. I'm gonna look that up. Maybe when I get out there, I might look that up and see how much of the black vote did he get. Because any black person that votes for him is a fucking idiot. Okay? I can't find words for that motherfucker. He's beyond idiot. He or she is beyond idiocy. That's crazy. How the fuck you gonna vote for some stupid ass motherfucker like Donald Trump and you black? And he don't even like black people. Okay? Anyway, I'm getting off the beaten path here. Back to these 20 and 30-something-year-old females that think they're entitled to be called queens. They're not queens. Go back in the house, please. They're not queens. They're whores, most of them. And again, if the shoe don't fit you, don't try to put it on. So if the shoe fits you, wear it. If you're a whore and you know you're a whore and you're all right with sleeping with, see, if you can lay down, and I know this is going to sound funny coming from me, considering I'm the guy with all these kids and pass myself around like I was a piece of gum. But now that I'm older and more responsible and have a little bit more handle on life, I understand that if you're okay as a woman, especially even as a man, but as a woman more so, if you're okay with letting 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, however many guys run up in you, throwing their dicks up in your pussy, and you're okay with that, and that's who you are, you're a sad ass bitch. I'm just gonna put it out there the way it is. Even though I'm one of the people that be probably run up in you, but I wouldn't do it today. especially not today. Too much shit out there. There's too much. It's way more trouble than it's worth. I'd rather watch a ball game than fuck. So if you're a lady that's okay with fucking more than one or two people in your lifetime, and that's all right with you, I'd hate to be you. Because no woman should allow the multitudes of men that they're allowing to come lay up in your bed, or you laying up in their bed, and see that's how all these diseases get floated from one person to another. And that's another whole another show too. I'm not going to get into that. But my point is, our race is going downhill primarily because of the females in our race. And I know some females out there going, "Oh, he's just a male chauvinist. He's tough." No, I'm not. See, if you think about it, just think about it for a minute. Who has children? Females. Men don't have no kids. We don't have the children. Females have the children. So we have to depend on their discretion and decision making and matureness and things of that nature in order to keep our race black, for one thing. And it would be nice if the broad would think about what kind of intellect this person has that she's dealing with. I'm gonna tell you right now, I was looking at like I just happened to see one of the people that my ex was fucking around with. I was looking at that stupid ass motherfucker, and I'm gonna get on that topic too. Because you dumbass niggas that fuck these bras, when you see they got fucking kids and they ain't none of the motherfucking kids yours, don't that tell you something? That'll tell you a couple of things. One, you shouldn't be there because it ain't none of them ain't none of your kids. Why would you want to be fucking on some other man's woman? See, if she's had that woman still belongs to him if she's had kids by him. And I know a whole lot of you probably say, no, they don't know it. Yes, he fucking does. Because his blood is running through her veins. If she's got children with him, his blood is running through her veins. Now, if she ain't got no kids by you, but she's got children, well, it ain't your blood running through her fucking veins. You're a motherfucking pussy pie. That's what I call it, pussy pie. You want to go and fuck behind some other nigga. And that's another thing. I am going to do a show on that one time where I'm going to speak on that because, the fact that not only does that dilute the race and makes the race weaker, it also just, doesn't serve any purpose to strengthen it. You know what I'm saying? From the other side of the coin. Okay, and I know a lot of you saying, look how that thing looks like he's white. I'm looking at myself right now as I'm talking to you. I'm lighter than damn near everybody that I'm talking to outside. But inside, I'm black Uhuru, baby. Trust me. I'm blacker than most black folks. And I've been like that all my life. So I had to prove my blackness every day for years. I don't prove nothing to nobody now from 65 years old. And, I've been here a while. People know me. And so, yeah, everybody knows what I open my mouth. You tell what color I am. But if I never said nothing, I could pass for all kinds of things. I'd say never done that. I'm proud to be a black person. I was listening to Tommy Sotomayor today too, and this is what I don't usually. I don't usually disagree with him on a whole lot of things, but today I did because he was talking about black females, and he was talking about the fact that black females. Well, wait a minute. I lost my train of thought now. See, I'm having a 65-year-old minute. Anyway, he was talking about the fact that black females. He was saying something similar to what I said in terms of black women are the people that are really responsible for our race. So it would behoove us to talk to them, and it would behoove them to listen to us, to what we're saying, to try to keep the race to where it is. Otherwise, this race is going to be. I don't even know if it's going to matter because I'm going to tell you something. If my theory about the Chinese people is correct, and if my theory and people keep doing what they're doing and going in the direction they're going in, it ain't gonna make no matter. It's not gonna make any difference. All this talking I'm doing and all the other my other constituents who do this as well. If you're not listening and you're not practicing something along the lines of what we're talking about, then really it's not gonna matter. I'm just hoping, like I said, I'm not here. I don't want to experience the carnage, and I don't want to be controlled by the Chinese. You know, those of us who are past 50, we already know. Them Chinese people or Asians in general can come up with some shit to make you wish you were dead 100 times over before they do kill you. So what you don't want is be controlled by those folks or be at the mercy of the people. Not saying that they would do anything. Oh hell yeah, they're gonna do something. If they run into no way a human being can control another human being is some sort of fear factor. So you know that kind of goes with the nature of the beast. But I personally don't want to be here to see that or experience. Somebody's going to be here to see that and experience it, and because there's always a first to everything. We've never had a war on the soil. You know, sooner or later that's got to come to an end. Just if for no other reason, law of averages and percentages. And if you look at what's going on in the world, and the fact that even and the fact that we even have to meet, me, Tommy Sotomayor, Trey King, there's another guy who wears a suit all the time. Um, I can't think of I can't think of his name right now. He's really good though. I'll have it next time for him. If things weren't going the way they were going, there wouldn't be a need for us to get on these platforms and try to like I don't even have that many. I don't have that people following like Tommy Sotomayor now. Of course, they've been doing it a lot longer than me too. I've only been doing it. I haven't been doing it a year yet, and but I only have like 70 some odd followers, which is pretty good. Because that means 70 people are listening at one time or another. So I try to be responsible in the information I put out and what I say. I'm not advocating violence, although unfortunately human beings have to have some fear factors. So that means there has to be some threat of violence behind it. Human beings. I mean, it's a factor of life that human beings are only controlled by physical pain or the threat of physical pain. Just imagine if there was no consequences behind anything you did, and that's one reason why I guess God or whoever the powers to be is fix it so you don't know what you're gonna die of, and you don't know when you're gonna die. All we know is we're gonna die. But if you stop thinking, sometimes I do think about these things in 2 dimensions, or I can't say three, but 2 dimensions, to where you think about something, and what if you weren't the person you are? Who would you be if you were somebody else? That's deep. Because like I'm Marvin, I've been in this body for 67 years. But what if I wasn't me, and who else would I be? Because only this spirit and this soul knows this body, which leads me right back to females. Righteously speaking, no more than 2 men should know your body. The first man you had and the last man you'll have. But actually, it should only be one. The first man should be the last man. It shouldn't be so easy to lay down with somebody and then, kick them out. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I'm still in shock to a certain degree over the breakup of my children's honor on me. Not saying that, I know marriage, no serious marriage. That doesn't mean I don't love being with you or don't love you, dear. But what I'm saying is that what it means is that the fact that she was not married, was so comfortable with sleeping and cheating and lying to me speaks volumes about who she is. It speaks volumes about who she is. And she's not even the most ratchet female that I've seen, and she's pretty fucked up. But the average one of the type women that me and my constituents are talking about, those bitches are fucked up and tore up from the floor up for real. They have no boundaries. They have no remorse. They don't give a fuck about nothing but their pussy. When a woman don't think nothing, when a woman don't care about nothing but her pussy, but she doesn't think enough of it to not give it to everybody, you have chaos. That sentence alone that I just said was an oxymoron. Back in the day, women weren't comfortable with letting other men even see their bodies. Now bitches take their clothes off like it ain't shit. Take their clothes off like it ain't shit, and it ain't shit to them. They don't care. It doesn't matter. It should, but it doesn't. Can you imagine? Oh, I don't even want. That's a scary thought. Try to imagine that generation behind, say, my kid's mother. Can you imagine what those ghetto bitches are going to be like? And the ones behind them, you got to remember, these broads, as they're going through life and going through generations, are getting worse and worse and worse in terms of respect level to themselves, to other people, um, and to just how they appear to the world in general. I was looking at something. I seen this something on TV, and this ghetto ass rap came on a show with her hair all fucking looking like crazy. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. It was like she was on like the Maury or what did I watch that? I watched Maury and I watched something else. But anyway, she was on one of them talk show things, and her hair was like looked like shit. See, I remember, what my mom said. She's a ghetto woman too. And now when you talk about ghetto women and my mother, people like my mother, that and see even then, ghetto women had that generation of ghetto women were still respectable, even though they did some ratchet shit. Even my mother, she did some fucked up shit in her day. I've never had a chance to or the occasion to talk to her about it, but you know, uh, but I wouldn't have done it anyway. But see, now you take my kids will come and say any goddamn thing to me. I'm their father, but they're not intimidated by me. I think that's a big mistake. I should have had them be scared of me because I was scared of my parents. Don't get me wrong. I guess they loved me in their way, but they were weird. My parents were weird. My mother was straight up mean. She was mean as a fucking rattlesnake. She could go from 0 to 80 in 2.5 seconds and think nothing of it. She was crippled. She had polio. She was in a wheelchair. But she jumped up out that wheelchair and jumped on you like a goddamn cat. But they still had a certain amount of moral standards, principles, and things that they live by. This generation behind me does not. Let me say it again. The generation behind me and one behind that one does not. If you can't respect yourself, and look, I knew I was going to be in trouble when the lady I was with did something at one of her relatives' house, her grandma. And grandma didn't want to go along with whatever the program was. And so, the program was, oh, I'm just going to put it out there. This lady had a friend with her who Granny didn't know, and she wanted to let her friend come in the house and use the bathroom. Now, I probably would have done it, but I'm a man. This person's granny didn't want to do it, and the person got mad at their grandmother. How in the hell are you gonna get mad with your grandmother because she's telling you that she doesn't want something done in her house? When she came home and told me that story, I knew right then I was fucked up Because if you don't respect, because I didn't finish. So then, after she was telling me about it, a couple hours later, she gets on the phone and calls her grandmother and tells her grandmother, oh, I don't like you. I ain't never liked you. And, it went all downhill from there. I was like, oh my God, OMG, OMG, OMG. If a woman will tell her mother's mother that shit and talk to her the way this person talked to her grandmother, I knew right then I was fucked up. I knew right then I might as well start packing my goddamn bag. Because if you don't respect the matriarch, the matriarchs in your family, or the patriarchs, depending on who the head of the family is, if you don't respect that person, they're not gonna respect you. You ain't got a snowball's chance in hell of getting that ratchet bitch to respect nothing, including herself. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up. I see I've been ranting for 33 minutes, and that's quite a bit for me. And I think I got my point across. Bottom line is, we as black people got to, we need to up our game some. You know what I'm saying? We got to up our game some. I'm going to speak more on this because there was a whole lot of passages to and my breakup with that person I broke up with is a man. It's a poster child and a diagram as to what not to do. If you with somebody, young ladies, if you with somebody right now, make some kind of effort to keep it. Make some kind of effort to keep it together. Do something to let's change the tide here on the way things are going within our race. That's why we ran a race. We're gonna eventually wipe ourselves out if we don't, and we're gonna self-destruct if we don't stop doing things the way we're doing. Something's gotta change. And it needs to be changed on a collective level. And yet one person at a time. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up for now. Hit you with a video probably tomorrow. If you were on here and watched this, I don't see anybody on my screen, so I'm gonna show. So if you watched the video, please like and subscribe. I'd just like to know if people are looking or listening. Although I can see it later anyway, but it helps when you, because they have a thing that tells me, who's been on, not who, but how many people have been there. So if you enjoyed the conversation, and if you want to say something, say something. Comment on it. Don't worry about hurting my feelings. I'm the father of 17 kids. I've had my feelings hurt a million times. Ain't nothing you can say to hurt my feelings any more than any one of them did. Not to mention their mother. So, this is OGMarv. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you'll come again. So I see you again. Take care of yourselves and your parents.